Good afternoon. Monday night Simpler Futures video update to start off the week. Big down day today in the markets. S&P's down 140 at the lows today, down a little over 3%. VIX up 14 some odd percent. Up plus 4 and change into about 36.5 on the VIX. The market's getting a bid are the dollar, the gold, the treasuries, and crude oil. Well, and some of the grains like the wheat is limit up again. But the markets have just really fallen apart here today. So to plan for the week, okay, the week open this week 43.09. That's over under for the week. Today down 3+%. The point of control on today was this sideways consolidation right there at about 31. The mid up here at 55.56 tells me this. Tomorrow, turnaround Tuesday, if a bounce, it very well can be very easily sold into. Tomorrow, a bounce could very easily be sold into at about 42.60, 60 or 61. The way you get there is on a bounce tomorrow above today's point of control at 31. Target that 60.61. Very much prepare for overhead that we could easily be sold into and keep this thing down. I mean, it was a fantastic showing by the bears today. I don't even know if the bulls got out of bed, if they even showed up today. Over under, like I say though, for the week 43.09 week open. Another level to keep in mind, remember up here was the non-farm payroll news print was up here at 23, which ultimately ends up being the high for today. It's amazing to think that this thing traded 43.23 today and we go out, 41.90. It's just spectacular showing by the bears. So the levels for tomorrow, point of control 31 above there. Mid and consolidation right there for overhead at 61. Very likely sold into at that point. If not, and happens to be above there, week open 43.09. And if later in the week, by the way, we find ourselves above there, especially on some kind of news that changes the cycle, then your big target up here to definitely remember, and there's no reason to forget this because it is the very most traded price in terms of volume dating back at least 6 months, and that is 43.43. We can get bounces, surely, but we got nothing really to write home about until we can start to see trade back above that 43.43 balance. And until then, this is a sell the bounces kind of market, unless you happen to be in gold, which is buy the dip, crude, which is buy the dip, the U.S. dollar, which is buy the dip, and the treasuries, as long as this fear factor remains, the treasuries should stay bid. And later this week, though, there is a point that we need to be focused on, and that would be on Thursday. I do videos Wednesday night also, so I surely can remind us when it's more appropriate. But Thursday we have ECB rate decision, and we have some more U.S. inflation data. And so we'll want to have that in mind for later in the week. For right now, it's just all sell side. Especially, the VIX is up 14% today. Gold, crude, and bonds maintain a bid, and the dollar, U.S. dollar as well. And as long as that is the case, and until we see that change, then it's for now it's down. Should there happen to be a news cycle shift and there is some really good news of this looking like there's some resolution toward this ongoing conflict, that I would be on guard. Something like that breaks, this S&P will catch a bid that would be, in my opinion, be spectacular. My target for that would be about 4,500, which sounds crazy right now. And of course, until we see some news to change this ongoing and prevailing current sentiment, then it is a bit crazy. But in the event that you need a target, should something like that happen, some news break, I will be trying to, find a place to join a bid that looks to be prevailing on that type of news. My target at that point would be 4,500. But for now, we're below everything that matters. Mostly what matters is really the weekly open, 43.09, and then this over-under balance print up here at 43.43, which has been the case for a while. We just can't seem to really get back above it. So hope this helps. Good trade, nice evening. Look forward to being with you again at the next update. Good night.
Without simpler trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me